Mr. Possum. Mr. Possum. Howdy. Possum Patty here. Just back from the International Car Show at the Mohegan Sun Casino. Yes. Oh, what a day. I got a couple little goodies I can use for journaling. And I don't have tea. I feel a little dehydrated after all that business. Walking around looking at cars, yes. Organic carrot juice, a little bit of no sugar added apple juice, and Miralax. I know. Miralax, yes. I ate everything today I wasn't supposed to eat. So this is my little cocktail, my healthy little cocktail, right? Organic carrot juice. Okay. Well, yes, an exciting day today. Hello, Soggy Bottom Bunch. I came in a little bit earlier today and I did do some journaling. I was talking, but Mr. Possum just sneezed. I don't know if you heard that over my voice, but yeah, there was his nightly sneeze. Maybe he'll start yawning pretty soon because we're pretty tired, yes. A long day for us old folks. So I came in and I did some journaling, and I'm just going to check here to see that I finished up this spread about the baseball. And, oh, on the way home today at 4:30, it was, for New England, it was the peak brightness for the November supermoon. Oh my stars, it looked like this big in the sky. I mean, usually the moon looks like this big, but it looked like this big in the sky, and you could see all the craters. I was like, oh, that's amazing. We're driving in the car, and I was trying to get a picture of it, and it didn't come out very good, no. And it looked so tiny in the picture, and I put the phone down, I'm staring at it. It's like this big, it's like that big. And then I put up the phone, it's like this big. It's like a little pinpoint of light. And Mr. Possum says, don't worry about it. He says, somebody will take a picture and you could use that. And I'm like, yeah, because it was an amazing sight to see. So that was my day. We actually had to go out for an errand this morning. Came back. I just started journaling and stuff. And I thought we'd be going to the car show tomorrow, Saturday. And Mr. Possum said, oh, let's go this afternoon. We're not doing anything. I'm like, oh, okay. Jump in the car. It's not that far from here. It's a short ride. And we parked in the wrong garage at the casino. So we had to walk through the casino. But I like to do that anyway, yes. And they put up some Christmas decorations, and then we went to the car show, and I'll tell you a little bit about that. And maybe I'll make a couple of shorts, some fun ones, right? And what else? Oh, so then we're leaving, and we're going by Frank Pepe's Pizza. And I said, oh, Frank Pepe's Pizza. And Mr. Possum's like, are you in the mood for pizza? And I was like, I think he was getting hungry. So that's why he was asking me if I was in the mood for pizza. Needless to say, we went in, sat down, relaxed, had a little bit of pizza, brought home half the pizza. And yeah, we hopped in the car coming home, and there was the supermoon. So it was quite a day. I'm tired. I'm glad I came in earlier and did some journaling, though. So I'm going to share that with you. I don't know if I'm going to put anything else on this page. I might leave it the way it is for now. And I want to look at some of those car brochures that I got today and maybe find a page to put one of those on. But I still have to print out pictures and do all of that. But, well, you can get something started, right? Why don't you come on along? Mr. Possum is trained so that when he has an empty tissue box like this, he brings it in here. And he left it on the seat probably because there's no space on the table right now. Because like I said, I was in here earlier putzing around. I was putzing around and left everything right here. This is my journaling card. So the page does not look much different than yesterday, except for I got that one little baseball picture on there. And I did do the stories, and I did exactly what I thought I would do. Yes, I took some little journaling cards and just put them on the back. So instead of putting the picture on a larger journaling card, right, I just put the journaling card on the back of the picture. And this one is telling us about the Pompano Beach Municipal Stadium that was torn down in 2008 and how we went to see a game when I was visiting my sister, Pompano Beach. And this one is talking about Jesse wearing his Yankees cap there and the World Series 2024 World Series Yankees versus the Dodgers there. Dodgers won 4-1. And I put that there. And I've got my little Yankees thing logo in the corner, little Jesse, Baby Possum there. And then I did this yesterday, and I have my little pocket there. So I just grabbed one of these cut aparts, and this is from the paper I was showing you yesterday. It's all over the table now. How Baby Possum broke his arm. And I told the story of what happened. You'll have to watch yesterday's video if you want to know how Baby Possum broke his arm, yeah. And that's going to go in there, just like that. And I don't know, it's like, you know, some of my pages have so much on it. This almost looks kind of plainish. But on the other hand, I don't want to put anything on the baseball diamond because I want it to look like a baseball diamond. And that's why I put him there. And that's why I put the logo up in the corner. So I think for now, I'm going to leave it just like this. And of course, this is fine the way it is, and the story's in the pocket. So I can always put something on this page. Oh, I had an idea. Yes, I'll have to come back to that. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, I haven't found any tiny pictures yet. Oh, I might have to print out some. I was thinking I'd look for pictures, you know, my box of old pictures, but these windows are so small. I mean, I need a picture that's like 1.5 by 1.5. So I can print that out for sure. And I was looking at this page, and I think I really messed up on this because this was a paper bag, Dollar Tree paper bag, and I glued down this piece of, actually, there's some stitching there. I glued and stitched down this beautiful burlap, but there is nothing. I'm looking through the light. There is nothing from here to there but the other side of the burlap. So you know what's going to happen when I go to glue something down? That glue is going to go right through to this side. So I don't know. I have to think about how I'm going to do this. Oh, unless I cut 2 pieces of paper, right, and glue them at the same time on both sides. Oh, that might work. Yes. Okay. That might work. All right. So we'll get that done. And then I can put something on the paper. Now I have a tuck here and I have a pocket here. And this page is spoken for. I've got October. I got little candy corn bags. These pages are done. This one's spoken for. I know there's a couple pages back in here to release the Kraken. Oh, and I still have these pages here. I could put something on. Probably won't put a car show there, though. See, everything is so tall in this journal, it's hard to get it under the camera. And I got this page. This is done. these are going to be my whaling pages. I have to come back and finish that. I got that October. I got 2 October pages and candy corn bags. And this was supposed to be my apple picking page, and that's got to go on that page. And I do have this, but it's kind of Halloween-y. And I got that page. I'm just going to put a little fall thing on that page, I think. And this page is for the Highland Games. Yeah. So you know what? We're getting there, aren't we? Yes, we're getting there. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so I have this page too. Oh, that's a really nice page. I don't know what I'm going to put on this page. Oh, I do. I have a picture that could go good on this page. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I got something for that page. What about this monk page over here? How would I journal on that? I could just leave it as it is, right? Just a really nice picture. There's a skull up there. Some scrolls. I could journal about something across here, right? And add a little something in the corner if I wanted to fill the page up. So I don't have, I got this. This and this. And I've got this and this and this and this and this. All right. So those are my choices. So let's see what I got. Mr. Possum complained. He said there wasn't a lot of swag this year. But we got this really nice Toyota. Let me tell you, at the International Car Show, Toyota puts on the best show, okay? Not only do they bring their cars, but they have this whole setup where they do a game show. Yes, they do like this live game show, and you sit on these little padded benches, and they have a nice rug in the area, and they have this giant screen. And when they're not doing the show, they play like commercials, like Toyota commercials. But during the show, they put the like questions up on the board, and they have contestants, and they do this fun game with interaction with the audience. And then the guy won a prize. He won like a little tiny tape measure or something, but it's all just for fun. But they're the only one that spends that amount of money, puts that much effort into the car show, is the Toyota. And they're right up front, right where you walk in. They were in the same spot last year, which is to the left of the main entrance there where you go in. Yeah, and right across from them, Subaru. Yes, Subaru has, and it's really cute. What they do is, they bring all their cars, and you can look at all the cars and everything, but they do a special car show dog adoption activity. Yes, and they have this little pen with the puppies, and you can go inside the gate and play with the puppies. Oh, it's so cute. Yes, it's so cute. And Mr. Possum had walked away, so I don't have a picture of me playing with the puppies, but I've got one of, the other people playing with the puppies. They were just so cute. So that's what Subaru does. And there's a big sign that tells about how much money they raise and how many dogs they've gotten adopted through this event of doing this at car shows. And that's a lot of fun too. Let me move this. Oh, no wonder it's heavy. A bottle of water in there from the show. I was looking for that. I thought Mr. Possum finished it. Oh, looks like a bunch of car brochures. Oh, so this can go in there. Auto show right there. Oh, and that could be like the journaling card. I could cover the back and do some journaling. Put a picture of me or Mr. Possum in a car. And not a whole lot in here, is there? No. But it'll make a good journaling card. We'll put that aside. No room at the end. And Kia. Well, Mr. Possum must have picked this up. Pictures of the Kias. Sorry if that's very shiny. Ooh, wow, this brochure's got a strong smell to it. Wow. Wow. See, this is a fun picture right here. So much glare. But he's going through the creek there, and he's got like a canoe or kayak or something on the top. I like that one. Sorrento. All right, I'll look through here at some of the pictures. Kia. So there were a lot of car companies there, you know, Ford and Mercedes-Benz and Chevrolet, and like I said, Toyota and Subaru, Kia, Honda. And then there were classic cars. Oh, some really fun classic cars. And then there was like it was like a super car club or something, you know, with like Corvettes and really fancy hot rods. And of course, the Jeep Club was there. They were there last year too. Oh, let's see, what else? Oh, they had an electric car section, commercial truck section. A lot of stuff to look at. Oh, Mr. Possum was in and out of all these cars, sitting in them and pushing the buttons and looking at the dashboards. He was having a good time. So I'm glad we went because he was having a really good time. And oh, he was looking at these, the Genesis, 400 horsepower Genesis, right? Hyundai dealer was selling those. And what was this? Oh, this was the Honda dealer. So I got a lot of reusable bags here. And then I got this book about the Maserati. And the Maserati were with the Alfa Romeos. And I have to research this because my grandmother is a Romeo. My grandmother was a Romeo. And I just keep wondering if she is related to the Romeos who started the car company. That's another one of my ancestor things that I have to research, yes, to see if the Romeos and our family are related to the Romeos who started the car company. I think we should get a family discount, don't you? Don't you? Wow, look at this. Oh, here's the one that I like. I want to put this one in the journal. Look at that. Is that gorgeous or what? Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I think that's the picture. This is nice though, too. Oh, look at that picture. They make a nice brochure. Oh, see, now they have the convertible, but they got it in the gully here. I don't like when they do that. I can't use it. Well, I could, but it's a little hard to piece together. The Grand Cabrio. Convertible. Oh, here it is. Oh, Beyond the Sky. Look at that. That is so sweet. That is Possum Pop. And look when the doors open. Look at the doors. It's got the gull wing doors on it. Yeah. Oh, the lotus were there. Yeah, I saw a lotus there too. And so, yeah, we had a good day. It was fun. And it's funny. It's like Mr. Possum's telling me, he says, go sit in the Maserati convertible. Like he's picking out the most expensive car. He says, go sit in the Maserati convertible. I'll take your picture. And you know what I did? I went and I sat in the little tiny Fiat. This little tiny red Fiat, like a tune car. I said, I like this car. Take my picture in this car. I took a picture of him in a convertible. Here's a Maserati race car. That's a Formula E. Maserati GT2. Wow. Maserati. Wow, this is a really expensive brochure, yes. Very expensive brochure. Oh, which picture to use? I love this picture here with the sky. I don't know if I can get this in the journal. Did I only take one of these? You know what? I'm thinking now. I want to rip this up, but I'm thinking now, this would have been like the perfect size book to do a color glue book. This would have been perfect. Oh. Oh. I want a picture of that car, but I don't want to cut the book now. Are these pages too shiny to stick things to? They're not too bad. Will I ruin the book if I take this out? Oh, well. I'll have plenty of other things I can use for a glue book. I'm going to do it. I know, you always have to make these tough life choices. Tough life choices. Yeah, because you remember that book I flipped through, the Pantone color book? I can't cut that up, but I want to copy some of the things about the colors, the meaning of the colors out of that book. I might still be able to use that unless I cut a lot of pictures out of it. Oh, let's see now. I got these. What can I do? I know, sit back, take a drink. It's no stress November. Okay. This is a little too big. A little too big. A little too big. It would fit that way. But I don't like pictures sideways or upside down. I like words going in every direction, but I like my pictures this way. I could run it over to the other page. I could trim it here and trim it there and down around the car and run it over to the other page, because what says a monk like a Maserati? Maybe it's an Italian monk, right? And there's a Maserati. I think I'm going to do that. Yes. I think I'm going to do that. All right, that might be all I do this evening, is figure out how to make a pocket out of this Maserati and fit it on this page, because that is the best page to put it on, as far as I can tell. And I love to smash things up like that, yes. It's all about contrast. Sometimes it's about matchy-matchy. And sometimes it's about contrasting ideas. And sometimes it's about mixing the old with the new. All right, so this would be like this. And there, say it with me, the morning dove o'clock. Oh, we have a cute little flock of mourning doves in the yard. Yes, Mr. Possum started putting out the seeds in the bird feeder for the winter. And every day they're out there pecking around on the ground. Now, they don't go up to the feeders. They feed off the ground. But the birds on the feeders drop seeds down, and they pick them up. Now, I want to get it under that knot. So I'm going to mark where that knot is. Okay, so got to go down that far. And it's got to go This is called paper engineering, yes. Paper engineering. I'm looking to where I'm going to put the crease. Okay, I'm going to make a crease right there because that's where it's going to go in the gully. Okay, now I could cut down just this side of the crease till I get to the car and then go around the car like that. What do you think? Will that work? We'll give it a try. Oh, and this is so funny. This morning, we're watching the news. This is probably how Mr. Possum got the idea, right? And the news reporter was at the car show. And she went over to a car, it's a Mustang, and it says, "This car prevents drunk driving." And she wanted the lady to demonstrate how this car prevents drunk driving. Well, you go in the car, and you have to sort of breathe towards the steering wheel, a little puff like you're going to put out a candle. And then there's like a sensor in there, and it detects your like blood alcohol level, right? And if your blood alcohol level is above the legal limit, the car will not start. Well, actually, I think she said the car will start, but you can't drive it anywhere. It won't go. It won't move, okay? But you can start it. And I was so the news reporter from the TV station asked the lady to get into the car and demonstrate how it worked, right? So she got into the car and she couldn't get it to work. She tried puffing and puffing, man, on that thing, and she could not get it to work. It's a little off. It's got to be a little shorter. Okay. This might work. Let's see. There we go. I hated that I had to put a fold there, but nothing I can do about that. It still looks really good. Do I want that much sky? You know what? I'm going to leave the sky in, but I'm going to just put a thumb hole here. And I'm going to put it right there. I know it's not centered, but that's okay. That's where I want it. So anyway, so we get to the car show, and I see the lady there, right? So I went up and I told her, I said, I was watching this morning on the news. And she's like, yeah, not the way I want to be remembered, right? I couldn't get anything to work. And she said that her colleagues, there were two people there with her, and they got it to work. She says, but every time she blew on it, the car wouldn't start. She could not get it to work. She couldn't get her breath to even register on this equipment, right? And it is all experimental. It's in the process stages of being done still. So she was apologizing. I said, oh, no problem. I said, and we were talking about it. And then I said, well, I got to go find my husband because I know Mr. Possum wandered off somewhere. So I went looking for Mr. Possum. And so I told Mr. Possum, I said, hey, remember the lady on the news this morning that couldn't get that car to work, the breathalyzer in the car to work? He said, yeah. I said, oh, I was just talking to her over there. He says, oh, yeah. And I was telling Mr. Possum how, she was explaining to me that her colleagues could get it to work, but she couldn't get it to work. And she didn't understand why her breath would not register on this thing in the car. And not even the one in the car, but also they had like a demo on a table. She said she couldn't even get the demo model to work. So Mr. Possum said, he said, go tell her to go out for a beer and come back. Go out for a beer and come back and try it. I said, oh, okay. So I went back And I was talking to her. I said, I found my husband. She said, oh, good. I said, and he told me to come back and tell you to go out for a beer and then come back and try it. There. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I'm going to use oh, you know what? I have 2 of these. I hate staples. I would take the staples out and maybe just put a pamphlet stitch in there and I can make a little color brochure. Let's see, red, orange, yellow, blue, green, purple, violet, black and white, neutrals. I can get enough in here, right? I do have some other brochures though, in case I don't want to use that. I have some bigger brochures from the home improvement store. All right, I'm going to take this apart and I'm going to make a journaling card and print out some pictures and do some journaling and all that. But that's all I'm going to do for tonight. Yes, I got a good start on my auto show page there. Love this Maserati. Wow. I think the expensive Maseratis were like $212,000 or something like that. But they let you sit in them. Yeah. All right. Well, long day, fun day. Actually got some journaling done. That's a plus. And I'm going to come back and make my journaling card, do some more journaling, do that tomorrow. Yeah, just a little short, no stress journal sesh. Yes, for No Stress November. And thanks for coming along today. Maybe you got some journaling done today too. Happy junk journaling. Bye-bye.